Hi, I'm Angela from Growing in the Garden. Plants are only as healthy as the soil that they're grown in, and most of us aren't blessed with perfect soil, but there are things we can do to improve our soils. And today we're going to talk about what we can add to our soil to help have the best garden yet. So how do you know which amendments your soil needs? It's best not to guess. Get a soil test. A soil test will tell you exactly which amendments you need to add to your soil, along with other things like the soil's pH and nutrient levels. Now that you know what your garden needs, let's talk about some of the things we can add to our soils. The number one is compost. Compost is the number one soil amendment that you should be adding to your soil. The best compost is the one you make yourself. It's going to add more microbes and more organic matter to your soil. Another excellent amendment is worm castings. Worm castings are one of the best ways to introduce beneficial microbial activity into your soil. It's going to help your plants use the nutrients that are in the soil and break all of that organic matter down into food that your plants can use. You may have access to wonderful organic materials like shredded leaves, bark, grass clippings, poultry manure, and bedding. Those are all wonderful additions to the soil, but they need to be composted first. Add them to your compost pile, and then, once they've broken down into compost, add that to your beds. Wood ash is another common amendment that can decrease your soil's acidity. But because it does increase the alkalinity of your soils, it's really important to know your soil's pH before you add it to your soil. Ingredients like vermiculite and perlite can increase the water and nutrient holding capacity of the soil. Coarse sand is another amendment that's often used in in-ground areas. It can increase drainage, especially when you have heavy clay soil. To learn more about these amendments and other resources for soil, head to kellagarden.com.